This is ranking every NFL team that finished first in their division last season based on their odds on finishing last this next season. At number 8, I do have the Seahawks. While they did lose a lot of pieces on the defense, I don't see in any world this team loses their division. They're still going to be a playoff contender and one of the best teams in the NFL. At number 7, I have the Patriots. This is also a team that got a lot better last season. Honestly, in a division with the Jets and the Dolphins, there's no chance they're finishing last, and they were in the Super Bowl last year. At number 6, I have the Broncos. While the division is very competitive, I still think the Raiders are the bottom of the barrel. I honestly believe the Broncos will win this division once again, but there's a chance that the Chiefs and the Chargers both bounce back a lot, especially with the Chargers having their offensive line healthy, but I don't see a world where the Broncos are last. At number 5, I have the Jaguars. This is in the category where I could see possibly happening. If the Titans put it together, even though they don't have as much talent on the roster, I do believe they could finish above the Jaguars, but the Colts also have a very bad roster with a lot of injuries, and I just think the Jaguars are the best team in that division outside of the Texans. At number 4, I have the Eagles. All the teams in this division got better other than the Eagles, in my opinion. Their off seasons were all much better than the Eagles, and I could see a world where Jalen Hurts flames out and they eventually trade him, or they move off a lot of these pieces, but they still have one of the best rosters in the NFL, and I still think they're going to be competing for the playoff. At number 3, I have the Panthers. This one team scares me a lot. Honestly, the division, a lot of the teams got better. The only team that I don't think is better than them right now is the Falcons, but that's mostly because of the quarterback. I honestly like Atlanta's offensive weapons way more than the Panthers, but the Panthers just have a better roster, and I don't see them finishing last. At number 2, I have the Steelers. I could honestly see this team giving up on Aaron Rodgers and putting Will Howard in at one point in the season, but I just don't think that they're going to finish below the Browns. Honestly, I think all the teams in this division have a chance of finishing above the Steelers. That's why I have them at number 2, but the Browns really bring them down, in my opinion. But at number 1, it has to be the Bears. This is mostly because the NFC North is so competitive, and the Bears won so many one-score games last year. I still think the Bears are a playoff team, but there is a world that they finish last in the NFC North. I think the Vikings could put it together. The Packers are still one of the best teams in the league, and the Lions have one of the best offenses in the NFL.